Oh, she mad now. Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
Dehya!
This is why we don't bring children.
Yeah,
This is Shonyx. What's up, guys? It's your girl Shonyx, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So we are definitely gonna continue the Sumeru arc, but before we do that, I actually want to go to Natlan for the very first time because I want to build up Veressa a little bit, just a little bit. Like, I want to just get her up a few levels and probably some of her team, like Veressa and Eonsun. Bro, she's really pushing the weights. I was not expecting that. Anyways, I really want to like build up a Veressa team, you know? I have not been able to build her up off camera, so I'm just gonna do a little bit on camera today. And I want to record my first reaction going to Natlan too anyways. So without further ado, let's just go to Natlan. Let's see what we can collect in Natlan and yeah, and build up Veressa.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Lava dragon statue. We have to go over here. Sheesh. Okay, let's teleport here. Whoa, what's this? What the freak? What? Did I just get teleported? Where am I? Take me back. Complete quest lost in the woods first. What? They're forcing me to do this. Defeat the Rift Hounds? Bro, what the freak? Why are they forcing me to do this? These look like Pokemon. These literally look like Pokemon. What in the world? Hold on, stop! Stop it! Hold on now.
Overruled.
Overruled. Take this. Scatter. What is that green thing above its head? You guys see that green thing? What is that green thing? Wait, I don't understand. What is that green thing? Wait, was that thing helping us? Oh. Oh, I was trying to kill that thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, big guy, you okay? Can you stand? Oh no, it looks really weak. Oh, seriously, those floaty, ghostly dogs are always up to no good. In fact, make that all the things floaty. You're fairly floaty as floaty things go. Paimon's nothing like those guys. Anyways, forget that for now. Let's see if we can get this guy something to eat, and then we'll let it rest for a while. It'll be feeling better soon. Paimon's sure of it. Dang, it's too late. Wait, is it actually too late? Oh no, it's alive. Oh no, we must be in so much pain. We've defeated your foes. You can rest, big guy. You did good. Is there something else that's on your mind? What's this? What is that? Is that his baby? Stretch out your hand, chosen of dragons. Reach out to me. Join strengths and then witness all and thus liberate all. What's going on? This is no time to zone out, traveler. It's nothing, just a bit of a daze. What the? Is that your desire or what? Reach out to the dying beast. I definitely was killing that beast, I ain't gonna lie. What the? What power do I have? Did I just faint? Whoa! What the freak? Did I just turn into it? There's no way I just turned into it. What? I'm so confused. I was not expecting this. Like, this was the farthest thing I was expecting. I just wanted to go and get some materials. Are you alright there, little guy? Are? What's wrong? You don't look so good. Is it your tail? Did you injure it when you fell from that barrier? Rar? If only we could bandage it. It's Paimon's time to shine! Your backpack's so full of stuff that even when it's an emergency, it takes all day to find anything. Let's use this scarf from Paimon's emergency backpack instead. Where is this emergency backpack of yours? Somewhere secret and safe. I mean, we'll use the scarf, I guess. Don't move. Okay. Aw, that's cute.
Our little guy is sure well behaved, eh, traveler?
Rawr. This should do the trick.
Alrighty. Feel better now?
Roar.
Looks way better now. That's a relief. Still, how did you end up in that barrier? And those rift hounds? So you don't know either, huh? No, we don't really get what you're saying, but now that we rescued you, you can go home.
Bro don't got a home.
Wait, do you not know where your home is? What about relatives then? Oh wait, that big guy from earlier. What do we do? We can't just leave it here all by itself, traveler.
Roar. It might be better if you stay with us for a while. All right, chosen of dragons. What could that mean? So...
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Natlan is the nation of dragons, so does that mean... Wait, they call little guys like this saurians around here, right?
Raru?
Come to think of it, Paimon does see some resemblance to Vishaps, you know? 2 legs, 1 tail and all.
Ra? We're happy to have it travel with us. Ra. But we should ask our friend here if that's what it wants to do first.
True. Hey there, little guy. Would you like to travel with us?
Roar.
Looks like we're all agreed then. Anyway, Paimon's Paimon, and she's Shonyx.
Rar. Rar.
Oh yeah, you need a name too.
Hash Brown? What kind of name is Hash Brown? I don't think bro likes it. Looks like it doesn't like that name. All right.
Would you like Shonyx to give you a name then? Well, not that Paimon can vouch for her naming sense though.
All the names I've come up with so far have been perfectly normal. Exactly. What am I naming it? I can actually do that? I actually can name it. This is my first time actually seeing something we can actually name. Dang, this thing might actually be with us for a while. Okay, I don't even know what to say. Sweet potato. Oh. There we go, sweet potato.
Then let's call this little fella Sweet Potato, shall we?
Let's go with that. I love it. I love how we can name stuff here.
Looks like our little friend loves the name. Well, with any luck, we'll solve the mystery that surrounds you while we're in Natlan. Oh, are you okay by the way, traveler? You suddenly turned into a saurian back there. Are you feeling uncomfortable in any way?
Why is bro charging towards us? Hello? Chill. I mean, I'm all right.
It'd best stay that way. Things would go south real fast if someday you were to turn into a saurian and be unable to transform back. Still, traveler, Paimon's never heard of anyone in Natlan who could turn into a saurian. This is kind of weird. Seriously, we only just got here and it feels like so much has already happened. Anyway, how do we get out of here?
Roar. That little portal thing over there?
You know where the exit is?
Follow sweet potato. So what, are we going here? Oh, leave. Okay. Alrighty. Well, now we can actually get materials now. It's all the way over there. Where are we right now? Let's teleport here and let's go towards it. Am I going the right way? Is this the right way? No, that is the wrong way. This way? Okay, let's just explore a little bit. Anyways, this is Natlan. It reminds me a little bit of Leeway, like all the mountains and stuff, but there's like a little more color. You know, there's a little more color here. Wait, what am I doing? I just switched to Varessa so that I could travel faster. What am I doing here? Can I go up the mountain with my... Okay, no, I can't run up the mountain like that. You know what's interesting about Natlan? It looks like there's constantly ashes all around. And considering it's the Fire Nation, I think that's a creative touch, actually. Okay, let's see. Am I almost there? Okay, like over there. Just keep going straight.
Let's roll.
No.
Yeah.
No, I need you to run. I need to get her run right. All right.
Let's roll.
There we go. What the? What? activating? What the? Oh, chosen of dragons, the sacred mountain lies before you. Oh, chosen of dragons, enter the sacred mountain. Bro, I was not trying to activate whatever this was. What is going on? Bro, what is going on? What is this? Roar. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that thing is... Wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. What does that mean? What is this right here? I can turn into it because I killed it? That is so weird! Bro, that's actually so weird. What the freak? What in the world? That is so weird. So how do I turn this off? How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this dinosaur? Bro, what? Oh, maybe when I run out of the Night Soul points. How do I get out? How do I even get out of this dinosaur? What in... And then I could take over the next one? But how do I just get out? Natlan feels very, very different. I ain't gonna lie, this feels really different. Okay, apparently I need to press and hold Q. I had no idea that's what I had to do. I feel like that wasn't necessarily clear in my humble opinion. Anyways, let's collect the stuff we need for Varessa and them. I think all these are for Varessa. Are we near a volcano right now? That's definitely a pit of lava right there. Ooh, get out my way! Transfixed. Whoa! Whoa! What is that? What the freak? Bro, that scared me. I like how there's random goats here too. It's a different, I don't know, species around here. There we go. Ooh, this is a whole volcano section. A whole volcano area. Look how this is even exploding there. I'm right here. Okay, and I want to go here.
Huh? Is it just Paimon, or are the statues of the Seven in Natlan a bit weird? Shouldn't it be more intense the first time you touch it? Like there's a swing sound?
I mean, it sounds normal enough to me. What? There would be a stronger connection? What do you mean? It feels more like hitting a switch, like all that happened when you touched the statue was that it lit up. What? Does it have that pyro feel, all lively and intense? You carefully search within yourself, nothing at... What do you mean?
It's kind of weird no matter how you look at it.
What are you talking about? What is she talking about? Can I not... Wait, I'm confused. Can I not resonate with... Resonate with pyro. Cannot resonate with pyro? That's so weird. Why? We could resonate with all the other ones, but we can't resonate with pyro? Wait, why can't I get that? That pyroculus looks interesting. Hold on. I didn't even recognize it. It looks so different. So we can't even have pyro powers. That's weird. I wonder why. Well, that's probably gonna be somewhere in the Natlan story, so, you know, I'll figure it out eventually.
Running late again.
Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, what? What? Wait! Bro, what's going on? What? Wait, I'm so confused. What should I be doing right now? What? What am I doing right now? Should I even be here? Should I even be here right now? Am I too close to this volcano or something? What? Am I too close? What? Bro, that actually scared me. Should I even be here? Hold on.
Is it over? Oh, yeah, seems like it's over.
Bro. So wait, does it only happen if I get close? Let's see something. Let's see something. Let's see if it only happens when I get close to the volcano. I guess not. Maybe it just happens at different times. That's so weird. Or I guess not weird, but like, that actually scared me. Did I just... What is that? A secret entrance? The abyss is in there? Okay, I'm doing a little too much exploring. Let me calm myself down. Let me calm myself down.
Running late again.
Let me calm myself down before I get too ahead of myself with the story. Where is the lava dragon statue? Oh, over here. New area. Oh yeah, this is where we're supposed to fight the lava thing. I don't even know how to fight it. Okay, hold on now. Okay, get out of this. I do know we're probably gonna need like ice and water. So let's do a party with ice and water and stuff. Okay, hopefully this is good enough. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. I need to use pyro attacks. Oh man, so maybe I did need Arlecchino. Yeah, just chill for a second, my bro. Hold on a second. Let me read that thing again. What did it say? A creature with two forms. When it's in its geohuman form, use pyro attacks to cause it to enter that. At this point, I should cool it down. Okay, so I should have Arlecchino. Okay.
Lay to bear.
Oh my goodness, this is not doing anything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. Help! Help me! Do this.
Transfixed.
Put the shield on. Put the shield on, and then back up. Back up. Back up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now hit this. Continue hitting it. Okay. Now what? What? Do I cool it off now? Okay. Am I doing fine? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. I don't really know what to do. Exactly what's the best way to fight this thing. Cool it off. Cool it off. Oh my goodness.
Body enough.
What am I even doing here, bro? I shouldn't even be doing this. Why am I doing that? Almost there.
Wanted my full attention, did you?
Oh my goodness. Bro. How much did I get? How much did I get? I think I got what I needed. I did! I'm done here! I'm done here! Let me just go and fight some more saurians, then we can level her up. Oh my goodness, that took a lot. And where can I find this? Let's go and collect that too. Whoa! Whoa! What's going on? What the freak? What the freak? These random volcano reactions or eruptions, it's actually scary. I kind of like it. It reminds me of in Breath of the Wild when there would be like a blood moon and it gets a little scarier. All right, nice. We did it. So anyways, more thoughts on Natlan. So far, the difference I see is a lot of fire elements, like ashes. I like how there's dinosaurs here. And there's like the volcano section. That part's cool, you know? Other than that, a lot of the scenery does remind me of Leeway a bit. But not too much, like, but it does remind me of Leeway a little bit. I love how fast Varessa runs. And I think it's basically limitless in Natlan. Like, basically completely limitless in Natlan. Like, this is amazing. Okay, I think I can ascend Varessa now. Which is great. Let's get her to 50. And we can get her to 40. Okay, I feel like that was a successful leveling up of Varessa and Neon Sun. I would not replace her with Arlecchino yet. I still would not replace her with Arlecchino. Quite yet. Arlecchino's just the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. Arlecchino's the GOAT. But I could see myself using Varessa from time to time. Okay, I did some off-camera work so that I can ascend Arlecchino. It's about time I ascend her. She's been at 60 for a while, and I think it'll make
excessively strict.
Everything in Sumeru a little easier. So now we got her to level 70, which is amazing. She's gonna be super powerful now. I'm so excited, actually. Let me see if I can level up any of her talents. I don't have enough to level up any of her talents, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, now we'll continue the Sumeru arc. So we need to go and ask the locals for information, because I think where we left off last time is that people were going missing. It was they were saying, first of all, let me teleport up here, actually. Who's going missing? The people that go crazy from the knowledge capsules. Those people went missing. Alrighty, so we need to talk to the local villagers, the locals, for information on the missing people.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Tree roots.
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Sorry. Walks away. Okay, rude. Rude. Like, bro's like, that's all I gotta say. Bye. Shawnee, what do you have to say?
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Why are you freaking out?
Don't change the subject.
Why is she freaking out?
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Dang.
But
okay.
honestly,
No leaves.
I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Dang.
Do
okay.
you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin,
No,
right?
don't shatter his dreams. Don't shatter his
He was
dreams.
actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right, you know what? So far, Isak isn't causing any trouble. He's being chill. He's following our lead. Who else do we need to ask? Who else can we ask? This guy? No. Wait, who else are we asking? Higher? Oh, this person right here.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh no.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh?
Oh, he's playing along.
It's
Your
been a
grandpa.
while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified
I
of
feel like
him.
they're literally homeless people.
Speaking of my wife, she's
And,
still
like,
always complaining about how
they don't
I
have a
don't
house.
make enough mora. That might explain why she's always mad at me.
Why'd you tell us that, bro? We didn't need to know that.
Thank you for taking care of him.
We did not need to know that.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you.
Wow.
I've known you since you were very young.
What about me?
So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
This kid better not die. That kid better not die. They have had too many people die in this Genshin Impact series, okay? Like, anytime we get attached to a side character, they die. So this kid better not die. I'm so serious. That'll be crossing the line. But what's wrong, Cyno?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here.
Okay.
Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Oh. Okay.
Join the Aramites and embrace
What?
a wonderful new life.
Where are we going? He said stay quiet as I move, okay?
Grandma, is King Deshret really gonna come back from the dead?
Listen, see if
Okay.
you can make out what they're saying.
Who?
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this
I
world.
didn't even know this was happening.
Yes,
Bro has
of
amazing
course I
hearing.
have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Oh boy.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever.
Really?
Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret.
Yeah, they're
Isn't it a
definitely trying to
sign of
make
King
the
Deshret's
ball of
power
deer
that
King
all the mad scholars
Deshret.
have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Whoa! That's weird.
Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Oh boy.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Dang! Not him confronting them.
Huh?
Not him from confronting them.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Whoa! Dang! He's pressing them.
Yeah. Bro, this
Bro.
guy's something else.
This guy's
Just
something else.
Look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
I don't think you're a match for any guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Yeah.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
What you thinking, Cyno?
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the Akademiya. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to
Bro,
our
listening
side,
in.
it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Yeah, yap
Got
a little more.
At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said.
Uh-huh.
Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty.
If I'm going down, y'all going down with me.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The Akademiya is probably the true target.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
Wait, there's a radical person?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you.
Who's the radical?
He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
What's the names?
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages.
Oh!
So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody.
Oh! Dang.
Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this.
Oh boy.
Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yo, this guy is low-key kind of scary despite his height.
We'll do just as you say.
Despite his height and stature, like, he's low-key kind of scary.
That scared Paimon half to death. Cyno is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies, right? Right? We're not enemies, right?
Trying to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you not to get on its bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra.
What?
The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we should check the scholars'
Very well.
homes? Oh, I guess they did have homes.
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Alright. Alright, where? Where are we going, Isak? Don't fall down the bridge now! Maybe I can push him. Can I push him? Can I push him? I can't push him.
Grandpa? He likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers.
Okay.
Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Oh, he knows it's not his real grandpa. Okay. I was thinking that he literally thought it was his real grandpa. But that makes sense. Dang, they live all the way out here on the outskirts? The Mad Scholars?
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
This is kind of sad.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? A faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that
one.
one.
Are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
Yeah, Tainari loves his lectures.
You know Tainari?
Yeah.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
I feel like they're not.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Now that I
That's surprising to me, low-key.
I can also make out the scent of incense.
Oh, you had to concentrate.
Surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent
Did you
very well.
first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, I was in the forest where a
In the
scholar was
forest.
meditating.
From a scholar.
We should split up. Interesting, because these are mad scholars. What if they're not mad anymore? I don't know. So we need to split up. Look for clues. Hold on. Anything over here? Wait. Observe footprints? Oh! They're rather clear. So what? Talk to Cyno. What the? Why am I lost? I found the footprints first. What you thinking, Cyno?
What are you looking for, Cyno?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
What?
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. From
Right.
size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village.
Okay.
The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
You mean someone
But
else
who
has
would
been
come
here?
looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
Dang!
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
I mean, you fall for that kind of thing all the time, Paimon.
What's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge.
Okay.
Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
Okay.
No, Grandpa.
They kidnapped
So
him.
someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
To resurrect King
Are the
Deshret?
rumors really true?
I mean, that's the only lead we
Could
have
the
so far.
disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
We got you,
Sounds
Isak.
like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru village and inform Candace and the others about what
Alrighty.
we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
All right. I already miss Nahida, bro. I already miss her. Her comforting presence. All right, let's go over here. And I'm just like, what's gonna happen to her?
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice too.
Talking about fashion?
Candace, we've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like
Cyno and
everyone's
Candace
friends
look
already.
like siblings.
Oh, Dia's here too.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Reasonably. Wait,
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
I was just about to say, where's Alhaitham?
We haven't seen him at all.
I was literally just about to say, like, wait a
Huh.
minute.
I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Well, alrighty
Did you
then.
find out anything useful?
You tell Candace and Dehya everything you've learned.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
Nobody saw this either?
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall.
Bro's listening in,
Scholars are fond of
eavesdropping?
it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here.
Nah, I
Not to
feel like people
mention
came
making
into the
incense is a
village
labor-intensive process.
and dressed up as some
you
of
won't
the
see
villagers.
anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Right.
Makes sense.
So what should we
Bro's
do
literally
then?
listening in.
Should we go back to the Akademiya and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Well, like,
Didn't
what do
you
you mean?
say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook.
I don't like
A
those
whole
names.
lot of them are known around these parts.
I don't like those names. Those names scare me. I feel like I've heard those names somewhere before. Where?
These guys have one thing in common.
Bro,
and
still
that's
listening.
being broke.
The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Akademiya. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Dehya, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But Dehya, Huh? Dehya's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
What's going on here?
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Cyno.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out.
And?
The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
What? I'm confused.
I need to go around and ask some questions.
What?
But it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Wait, why is she saying that
Fine.
she doesn't have any fighting skills?
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Ribat with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Cyno, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Wait, I'm so confused. Did she just say that she has... Did she just say that she has no fighting skills or something like that? I'm so confused. What was she saying? Go to Caravan Ribat? What? First of all, where'd Bro go? Hey! Hey! Bro's gone.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Dehya, what was going on?
I'm amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
Dang.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more.
That sucks.
Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The Akademiya believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate.
Oh,
Even
that actually really
Akademiya
sucks.
knows
I hate
very
that.
well that we're humans, just as they are.
It's racism.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I understand how she feels.
Dehya, you're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all.
Can you
Besides,
explain
we're here to procure information, aren't we?
what was going on earlier?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh.
What?
Caravan Ribat is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for.
Oh, yeah.
Our mission started the moment we arrived here.
Right.
Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
I'm still a little bit confused, but okay. Alright, so we're going to the tavern here?
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
Dang.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dehya, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Huh?
Zaki.
Okay,
Finally, a friendly face.
Okay.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
hello, nice to meet you.
Hello. I'm Zaki. Dehya's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
I guess so.
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways.
All right.
Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall.
Sheesh.
So, Dehya, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Engur, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
Yo, what if these people are her friends?
I got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested.
What if low-key she's actually friends with these,
how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Bro, and she's hiding
keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Ribat are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
How did they describe them? Not extremists. They were the radicals, I think. Yeah.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Maybe she didn't want Cyno to know that. Where am I going? Go to the place Zaki mentioned. Okay. Here. Here? Here.
Are we there yet?
Yo, what if they attack?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
I knew they were gonna betray us!
You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Bro, they betrayed her.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
They actually betrayed her.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dehya. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there.
Dang!
Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Akademiya to look for the missing scholars.
So,
we finna kill him.
Watching us from the very beginning?
Yeah, let's just kill him.
Paimon knew leaving Cyno behind was a mistake!
Dang.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you?
Dang.
Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Man.
Dehya, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern
they
have
really
stronger
betrayed her.
bonds
She
than
thought they
you
were
think.
friends.
But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Akademiya.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Delavar. And Engur, you're here too, huh?
Oh.
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Despise the most.
Dehya, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds.
Sheesh!
Mora. Pathetic.
Sheesh!
You're all like a pack of street rats.
Don't disrespect our girl Dehya.
Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Oh.
Enough talking.
Well, dang.
Get him.
Maybe Cyno came with us.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Okay. Can I play as Dehya? I
New
can't?
punching bag.
Well, dang. Well.
Midnight
Yeah, let me
Phantasmagoria.
just do that. Oh, Hold on. You're all dead. Hold on now. Hold on. Let's see. Level 70. Oh, yeah. Level 70 Arlecchino. Oh, I love level 70 Arlecchino.
How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all.
She knew!
And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action.
She knew!
Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called flame main is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Dang! She played them.
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
Wow!
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together.
Oh, she been playing
you
them.
all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Now kick him in the spleen. She knocks Zaki unconscious. Ooh!
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
There's still one more person from the Radicals, though.
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit. Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Engar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking.
Oh.
Engar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves.
Okay.
Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Engar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
So who was the duck-tailed, bearded crook?
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Oh,
Wait,
I did not know that.
So he's a radical too?
I was like, why are they showing him?
He isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Okay.
Wow.
So there is one more person, but we don't know their name.
That's an expert mercenary for you.
So we don't know the extra
you're
person.
Too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm
Unless
honest.
there's only two. Maybe there's only two.
So, that thing you were saying before,
Maybe we're done.
is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out. Yeah.
Yeah? Do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
Oh, putting her on the spot, I see.
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate.
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The Radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Akademiya's trickery.
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dehya.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
Sheesh.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right.
I wonder how strict she's gonna be with them.
Until then, please stand by.
Alrighty.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Tomorrow morning
As
sounds
for
good.
These idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Wait till the next morning. Eavesdrop.
You heard the question. Now answer me.
Ooh. Well, yep, she's definitely handling that. Okay. The next morning, 6 a.m. Yeah. Alrighty.
Hey, Dehya.
Hey, Dehya.
Right on time.
Did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
I didn't know that.
Yep,
That was the saying.
I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Yeah.
Really? Thanks for that.
Cyno? I didn't even know bro was here.
Oh, Cyno's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yeah.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
Oh.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Yeah, persuasive.
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Oh boy. Are we
Come
gonna
on.
see missing
Let's go
fingernails and gouged out eyes? Like, what are we gonna see?
Candace, where? Whoa.
Oh,
you
wow.
Look furious.
Yeah, well, I actually see the frown. I feel like I see a frown on her face.
What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Dang.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure.
Sheesh.
Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present
They
would
look
agree.
scared. They look scared.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Cyno taught her well.
Now she's just as terrifying as he
You
is.
fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal.
Oops, I skipped by accident.
Please, have mercy.
You've made your bed.
Sheesh.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life.
I feel like she's like a mom scolding them.
A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you everything.
Get on your knees and tell her you love her.
Let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection.
Okay.
Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection.
What?
They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're
Who's the
called
mystery
village
man?
keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Oh!
Yes, sorry.
Oh!
It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
Who's the mystery man?
In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are the village keepers now?
Not sure.
Oh boy.
That's one.
Oh.
Huh? One what?
One strike?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
What's the mystery guy's name? What's the mystery guy's
You gotta
name?
believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Okay. Do you have any idea who that mysterious person might be?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way.
Well, then what does he look like?
That guy. He wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his
it's the
face.
doctor. I feel like
he calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
What I feel like is the doctor.
I believe I may know what's
Maybe.
going on.
Uncle Ampu. What do you mean?
What? What? Oh!
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the Akademiya. Some time ago, people from the Akademiya attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community.
Okay.
It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the Akademiya was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the Akademiya again.
In Sumeru City, Sataria also mentioned King Deshret's resurrection is just like the Akademiya's misinformation
Just
campaign.
as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Akademiya. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
Yeah.
You're right. Isaka's still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Alrighty.
Pack up and get ready to leave.
What do we have to pack? We
You
literally
got it.
carry around
Candace,
nothing.
I'll let you deal with the radicals.
Nothing at all.
Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
What are we doing? Oh, I guess we're leaving. Oh, Alhaitham.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Woo!
Yo, he's
Where
chilling.
did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
Huh?
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Yeah.
Hey, what's with the silence?
Bro's ignoring.
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Attitude much?
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Yo, Paimon and her ugly nicknames. Go ahead, I won't stop you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate.
Okay.
Anyway, You plan to leave Aru Village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Right.
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
What?
Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Oh.
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village. Bold of you to question our choices.
That's true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts.
Yo, this guy, bro.
Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Wait, what did we miss?
Huh? Right here in the village?
What did we miss?
Correct.
What did you learn?
He's not gonna tell you.
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
Okay. What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
What?
You mean some of them lied to us?
What?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying.
Huh?
Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
I wasn't expecting that. So
Glad
there's
you're
new
following
info.
along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop.
What?
In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived.
What?
The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
I didn't expect that.
Those eyes, those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
I was
Don't
not expecting
change
that.
the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Cyno's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
Ooh, she said
Honestly,
night.
I feel quite
Why'd she
sympathetic
mention
towards
night?
them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me.
Oh.
If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
Alrighty.
We're on it.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Alright. Where is she? Where are you? Higher? Well, diddly dang. How am I supposed to get higher? How the freak am I? Ah! How can I get up there easily? I guess we'll go this way. That pyramid thing looks crazy. I feel like yo, that's probably where the balladeer is. That's probably where he is. Okay, now let's look for this girl. Now that we're up here, it's lower. It's over here, but lower. Oh, she's in her house. Bro, this whole time, I was looking for her like she was supposed to be outside.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Oh, don't worry.
What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want.
Oh boy.
Go on. Earn her trust.
Okay, we gotta earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
I don't think it's that simple.
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why is that?
Because it'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Well, dang, I don't have an answer for that. I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
Wait, where is Paimon from? So Paimon isn't even originally from Teyvat either. I wonder, because we never see anything like Paimon. So where is Paimon from?
But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Yeah. And also, we know the Dendro Archon personally,
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
Yeah.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk.
Okay.
I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru.
Oh, she's like mixed.
Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave.
Dang.
I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
That sucks.
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended
That's
not to
really
hear
sad.
or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
Oh?
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham.
Ooh.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
I don't think so.
Perhaps.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the
village
distance,
keepers are crying?
And always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent. But ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter.
What?
I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds were coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
Oh, the hospital.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Obviously, we need to check the hospital. Obviously. Ooh. Oh, that's the old hospital? It looks very run down. Oh, it looks taken over by the Hilichurls. Ah, bruh.
Transfixed.
Please die. Die. Die, bro, die! Uh-huh.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Oh, is this the place?
Yeah.
It's in terrible shape. And there's sand.
Yeah. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them. Bruh. Die! Die! Yeah, this is so much quicker. This is so much quicker. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. Wait, get up here. Yeah, die. Can I get you up here? Yep. Die. Uh-huh. Enemy reinforcements. Oh! Do this. Do this. Ow. Do this.
By royal decree.
Oh, ow. No. Arlecchino. Oh my goodness. Easy stuff. Ow! Oh my goodness, bro. Easy like Sunday morning.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you even expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that.
What's up, Alhaitham?
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
Is he gonna activate that thing?
This is the one.
Eh? Huh? Oh. Wow.
Let's go in and take a look.
You carefully search the abandoned hospital. There's nothing in here?
Hey, Alhaitham, we haven't found squad.
Maybe there's a secret passageway or something.
We aren't wasting our time here.
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then.
Until then, what? You go and read, isn't he?
I'm taking a break.
Okay.
And just like that,
I knew it.
Down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
Okay, then.
What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Paimon, don't be so pushy. No wonder he's annoyed with you all the time.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion.
I don't even want to hear all this.
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
See ya.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
It wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while.
Hey, Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already.
Okay.
And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Okay. Paimon's the best. What's up? Oh, it's nighttime now? Okay.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Oh, I'm hearing the crying.
What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Okay.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing
Yeah, there's definitely a trap door or something. Did we not think to lift that up the whole time we were here?
It's from below.
Are we stupid? Are we dumb?
There's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
Bro, you're telling me we couldn't figure this out in the daylight? You're telling me we couldn't figure that out in the daylight? In the daylight? Interesting.
As I thought. There's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one.
Oh, this is interesting.
It looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Okay. What? What? Oh, okay, so basically I need to do something out here then. Oh, I see one over there. Okay. Oh, look at this. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Aha, aha. Let's get this. Alright. There should be 2 other ones. The one over here is locked. Why is it locked? Why is this locked? Maybe I need to defeat that.
Overruled.
Let me heal.
The moon.
Okay. Die. Die.
Laid bare.
Oh my goodness, bro. Come on. Come on. Bro, no way a mushroom did all that damage. If you don't die right now, I'm gonna be so mad. Die. Thank you. Bye. Alright. Now there should be one more probably up here. I'm gonna see.
That's close enough.
Die.
Transfixed.
I'm gonna steal your stuff. Die. That was easy. Up here. Uh-oh. Not the scorpions. Die. Oh, that was easy. That was so easy. Oh my goodness. Alright, now go to the lower level of the hospital. So where's Alhaitham?
Look, there's someone over there.
We need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Alright. Maybe, is this the grandpa? Maybe he got lost.
Wait.
What?
You're...
Who?
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused.
Who's he?
But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
Does he know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Akademiya.
What?
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become
Leaving
like
that
this?
question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late.
Oh, they took the others.
Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back.
That's why it
for
was
him.
getting quieter and quieter. They were taking people back.
There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
Oh my goodness.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Why?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos.
Yeah.
Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
When they used the knowledge capsule. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. The Eremite guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same
Although
way.
the Eremite was definitely more mad.
Correct.
Like literally mad.
The Akademiya is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the Akademiya spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection,
emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village.
These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Akademiya.
Dang.
As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Akademiya. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers.
Right.
Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Right.
Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that.
So
the notion of an Akademiya plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
They're trying to make the desert people look bad?
It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the Akademiya that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons. An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Right.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Oh, man.
Extracted?
Oh, no.
Canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
Oh!
With the technology of the Sumeru Akademiya, it's entirely possible.
I wasn't expecting that.
Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
Oh, nah.
The human brain... Nope, nah. Hyman doesn't want to think about this.
How did you learn of this?
I'm the Akademiya scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Hyman's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
No, that can't be right. Most of the mad scholars had made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what the Akademiya is after. It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the Doctor, and also the Balladeer. They're using divine knowledge capsules to turn the Balladeer into a god.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
The Akademiya needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness. They're going after what's her name next.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge?
They're gonna go after what's her name?
The Akademiya is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge.
I forgot her name.
But what is their ultimate goal?
Hypothermia?
I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
He does have forbidden stuff.
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Akademiya may as well shut its doors.
I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the best story arcs so far.
Of course.
In all of Genshin that I've seen so far.
The Akademiya's actions run contrary to their rules.
Like, I feel like the depth of the politics, the people, the plot line, it's actually better than all the other ones. Mondstadt was really short and didn't have as much depth. Leeway was like, it was okay. I liked it, but it was like, it was still kind of on the shorter side and stuff. Inazuma was pretty good, especially the character stories after the actual Inazuma Archon quest, but this one is the best one so far.
Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Though he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Akademiya, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
Dang.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset.
You're right. He is right, though.
Wow.
Better to be unique than to
That's a
follow
great
the
way
crowd.
to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
Dang! What are we gonna do with him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Go back to the village chief's house.
We're back!
You must be tired. You should rest.
Ooh,
and take
cantaloupe.
some water.
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
You tell everyone what you saw in the abandoned hospital and share your current theory.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the Akademiya's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now.
Right.
Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail.
How did they know?
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst.
Oh!
One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Akademiya.
But who?
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
But who could it be?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your
Cyno,
thoughts?
you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
What's your reason?
So what you're saying is, Cyno's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
Was he lying that he doesn't work for the Akademiya anymore?
You have a point, but I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Cyno isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra?
Huh?
As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information.
Huh?
Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details.
What are you talking about?
Simply put, the Akademiya has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
Oh, they're just watching him.
If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
Oh, they're watching him closely.
Akademiya is monitoring me?
I mean,
it's not that simple. The Akademiya has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the Akademiya enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the Akademiya entered my information into the Akasha too?
Wow.
But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
Is it though?
The Akasha is capable of computation.
Huh?
The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
Dang, so we can't do anything with Cyno. We can't do anything with Cyno.
The Akademiya has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
Wow.
So that's how it is. Cyno adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the Akademiya. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Cyno, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
Yeah, but like...
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
Exactly.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now. If the Akademiya is trying to avoid Cyno, then the safest place would be...
back at the Akademiya. One step behind him.
Right.
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
So, you're getting smarter, Paimon. Dehya?
I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Okay.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
Isak, why are you still here?
You want to go too?
He's dying. He's dying. He's dying. He's dying.
You have to promise you'll stay safe.
He's dying.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
He's dead.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
All right. Why are we babysitting?
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you.
Okay.
Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Who are we missing? Dehya? I mean, she did leave early. So... what, are we going to that pyramid?
So, where do we go from here?
Well, do you remember the route you took?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
Okay.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert. But I was the one who brought him back.
Uh-huh.
There's something here.
Oh.
What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
Huh.
Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
Now is not the time for complaining,
Okay,
Paimon!
okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there, looks like it's buried really deep.
With some effort, you managed to retrieve the buried object.
These are likely fragments of an Akademiya-developed device, something akin to a headset.
Interesting.
Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because there are device fragments scattered around here.
Okay.
Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Alright. Everyone goes in different directions and starts digging in the sand. After a short while, you dig up another device nearby.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks
Interesting.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
Ah.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the
Maybe
plan.
they were caught in a
They
sandstorm.
must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Is the grandpa still alive?
I hope you're okay.
Why are we having this kid come with us?
Your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Ah, I agree.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
But running on sand is so tiring.
It is low-key. It's so slow.
You're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Paimon.
Of course it is.
Paimon, that does not make no sense. It does not make no sense, Paimon. Like, please make it make sense. Where are we going?
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
I don't hear nothing.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Yeah.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Oh boy.
Dehya's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting.
Wait a minute.
Let's listen in.
I was like, where's Dehya?
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do.
Huh?
Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dehya.
What?
Dehya? Why would you... Shh! Dehya!
This is why we don't bring children!
Huh?
Oh my goodness, I knew.
Say you'd help me find Grandpa? What?
Oh, this kid annoys me so bad. I hate when kids join along.
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
Bro's about to die.
This complicates things.
Bro.
You've betrayed Aru village?
Wait, did she actually or no?
So, this is the great
or is this part of a
General
plan?
Mahamatra.
Or is this part of the plan?
Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself.
I don't believe it. I don't believe
the
it.
means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
Is he flirting? Is he flirting?
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dehya? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
What?
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret.
Yo!
Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
She said, shut it, Paimon.
Face the facts, Raman.
Paimon didn't even have a
response.
response.
Happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady.
My dear lady.
Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life.
Even if it'll expose you to the Akademiya? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes.
What?
We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here.
Huh?
All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Akademiya. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the Akademiya's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Akademiya controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the Akademiya, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
Okay,
You look more
so
like
she's on her side.
pawns of the Akademiya to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say? Filthy traitors.
Oh boy.
Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile.
Kill him!
Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Akademiya?
Alhaitham?
These people have no value as bargaining chips. But I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage.
Oh?
These scholars were exiled from the Akademiya. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
Huh.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
Okay, Alhaitham.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
He'll fight back.
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Akademiya.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the Akademiya?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the Akademiya. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Akademiya's way of doing things?
Let's see, is he wise?
You Akademiya
stupid?
scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the...
Not so fast.
Oh, I skipped by accident. Whatever.
Alhaitham, do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
So what?
Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
So what?
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm.
Whoa! What?
Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Akademiya, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
Okay.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest.
She's gonna, what, chop off her
Well,
arm?
if you refuse to oblige, what should I do then?
What?
No one's a fool here, Dehya. We're mercs.
Why can't we just fight
Mercs
them?
don't tend to live
Can we just stomp them out,
unless
please?
they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that
Are we
we'd bring
chopping
back
off
the
her
village
arm?
keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Whoa.
Don't listen to him! He's not
What?
even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Dang!
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for
What?
that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure.
What?
Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Are they friends or not?
No! Dehya! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
Bro, what is going on? Can I just fight them?
Dehya! Run!
Bro, what's going on? Is it actually gonna happen? Is it actually gonna happen? Huh? What? Is it actually gonna happen? There's no way. There's no way.
Stop!
Oh my goodness, bro. I was like, there's no way they're gonna have this in Genshin Impact.
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces?
Oh my goodness, bro.
You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, bro. That was risky. That was risky.
Phew.
Bruh.
I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Oh my goodness.
Dehya! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Right?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
Oh, she's nonchalant. Please don't do that again. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
but sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Uh-huh.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
Yeah, just fight them.
I don't doubt it, Cyno. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from.
Oh. Okay, I guess
Even
that
if we
makes sense.
got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
I guess.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dehya. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
Yeah, can we take it? Someone take him back home.
I promised you I'd help find your grandpa.
Someone take him back home.
Whatever it takes.
Now!
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
He does brag about himself quite a bit. And that's just how he is.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
You'll all return to Aru village and rest in your rooms. What are the chances of success? What are the stakes? There's no way of knowing. So what? Wait until the following morning. So where do we go? Gather at the entrance at the village. Oops. Over here? Oh, okay. Everybody here. Can we leave Isak, please? Candace, take the boy.
Oh, here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dehya, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Why are we letting him come with us?
Okay, let's go then.
Dehya, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Why is she scolding Dehya, but not Isak? Why is she not scolding Isak?
Fine.
Alright, go to the agreed location. What the? Whoa! I didn't know I'm going that far! Oh my goodness! Bro, oh, it's time to get Varessa out. I didn't know we were going that far. Sheesh. This is gonna be a long trip. Oh my goodness.
Hurry up, Varessa!
I'm glad we got Varessa, because, like, my goodness. Imagine just traveling throughout this whole empty desert. Like, without having Varessa. Like, my goodness.
Time to roll.
Yo, keep going. You can barely even see the path. Bruh, there's no way that thing is charging at me. Ooh, can I just travel with these, like, waypoint things? Ah, that actually helps. Let's go over here. Ah! Ah! Let's get to the statue of the 7. Ah, we need to get behind the mausoleum of King Deshret. Ah. Okay. Yeah, this desert is huge. There's just so much sand everywhere. But, like, not a lot to really, like, explore. I mean, there is, but there isn't at the same time. Like, it's so much empty, open land. And this section's so huge. There's just sand here. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we have Varessa. Oh, why it looks scary right now? Dang, well, it looked kind of scary here.
Hurry up, Varessa!
Yeah, it definitely looked kind of scary here. I ain't gonna lie. This does look kind of scary. Okay. So I guess that's where we have to meet. All right, now it doesn't look so scary. There we go. This is probably where we're gonna meet.
Huh. They got here before us.
Dang, we were late?
Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
You did not have to admit that.
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
What's going on?
Grandpa!
Oh.
Why is there only one of them?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think?
No!
And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
Can we just fight them? Let me fight them. Let me kick them, please.
You stay right there!
Can we finally play as Dehya? Oh no, cutscene. Oh, she mad. Oh, she mad now. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Oh, he better be scared. Oh, he better be scared.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, you should be scared too. Isak, you better not. Can we please help out?
See this blade here?
Can we please help out?
You coward. Why are your hands shaking?
What's going on?
Earthquake!
Oh! Oh, Isak's about to die. Wait, it's Nahida! Okay, period! Period! Nahida didn't want to save us, though. Nahida didn't want to save us. Oh, no, she's protecting everybody, I think. What the freak?
Paimon's dizzy.
Yo, what is this? Where are we? Is everyone okay? Okay, seems like everybody's good. Where are the Eremites? Well, oh, the ground collapsed under us.
Just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed.
Dang.
I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt. Thanks, Nahida. You finally believe me.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Yeah.
Grandpa? Oh no. He's getting confused again.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
Oh.
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization.
Okay.
This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Does sand ever go away? Does it generate? How does sand just multiply?
King Deshret!
What's he doing here? And his men too?
They fell with us.
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Oh boy.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
Oh
As
boy.
it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? One minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear.
Oh boy. I don't know. I have a bad feeling about
Two major deities
this.
are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
You gonna leave them?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people.
Yo, he does not care.
Right now, I'm going inside.
He does not care. Oh no. Enter the mysterious ruins. Oh. Recommended party level 61. Okay, it'll be better to have Fischl.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Volcano.
Okay.
It's full of life here.
Huh.
This defies comprehension.
Wait, that's true. That is weird.
Completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Wait, that's true. There's life in here, but there's sand outside.
Sir Raman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Raman here?
He has such attitude.
Are you mocking me?
He's so sassy.
What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Huh.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Okay. Oh, what are these? Rotate. Oh, wait, let's look at this. Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Look up at... Okay, let me cook. Let me cook. Maybe it's like... Oh, sorry, wait. Eh? Oh. I don't even know what I did. I ain't gonna lie. I do not know what I did. I do not know what I did. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What's up here? If y'all don't leave me a freaking alone. Are they flying? Can you... Transfixed. Die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Okay. Okay, what's here? Huh? Oh. What? 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 Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought I did something wrong. What is this? Okay. Oh, please die. Easy stuff, easy stuff. Do that. Do that. Yep. Die. 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 Okay. Is there anything over here we can do? No? Elevator? Huh. So... Okay. There's a lot of exploration here to do. Oh, stop, stop. If you don't die... Oh my goodness. Yo! Pitiful. Bro, I'm not gonna be beat up by some fungus. That's it.
Exterminate! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Is there another one? Yeah, die. my goodness, that was annoying. So now what? Mysterious message. After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Ah, okay. Okay, get on here. Nice. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on now. Hold on now.
Oh, it's revealed.
Bro, if this thing don't die. Oh, this thing's annoying. Oh, this thing's annoying. You're finna die today. You finna die today.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Bruh. This thing is so annoying. This thing is so annoying. Ah, more puzzles. Okay. Okay. They're pointed left. They're pointed right. Okay. Hold on. That's correct. Wait. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I don't know how to do this. What? Bro. Okay. I don't know how that worked out, but somehow it did. Yeah, I don't even know how that worked out. What? What? Wait, are we going lower? Oh.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
Are you sure about
There's
that?
so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure,
What the?
a lot of plants for a desert.
Yeah.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. What the? Oh. What? Where are we going? What? What is this?
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Okay. What are we being shown? What are we being shown? Imagine he actually is alive.
Wait,
What?
what's that?
His tomb?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
Yeah, it looks like a tomb.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala.
Kasala.
His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
He's a scribe.
Of course.
Of course he can.
Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
Whoa!
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
What? What? What was that?
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite.
Huh?
I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Okay.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Akademiya's rules?
Can you stop yapping?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
This is low-key really interesting. Like, what are we discovering?
Civilization is born of knowledge.
Okay.
But so too can knowledge be its demise.
What?
A disaster caught us unaware.
Huh?
It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world.
Oh.
And it quickly spread like a plague.
And then everybody went crazy?
People's minds were filled with crazed whispers.
Uh-oh.
Dark gray scales spread across their bodies.
The Elazar.
Even the land was stripped
So it
of
was
its vigor.
Deshret. It was Deshret that's
Only a
causing all of
desperate,
this.
Deathly silence remained.
He killed off his own
Were it
civilization.
not for greater Lord Ruka Devata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village.
Oh man.
Alas, the miracle could not last.
'Cause what?
As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world.
Oh.
In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples.
Huh.
But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight
Why does that
of
look like
noble
Cyno?
deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child.
Wait.
How strange.
Wait.
Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death.
I wondered, did
For
she
I
not even
sense
die?
that the spirit of life
She
will
just turned
abide with
into
me
a
during
small
my
kid.
eternal sleep.
But she's the same
Children
person.
of the desert, cling no longer
What?
to past grievances, but hold tight
What?
to the memory of this act of benevolence.
So wait. Nahida is Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Maybe, I don't know.
So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata came to the rescue of King Deshret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much of her power, the two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that their gods stuck by each other through life and death.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization, it was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. He saw her as nothing more than a traitor. He stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
Is he having a change of mindset?
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself...
Yo,
if I
he might
hadn't
go crazy
witnessed
right
his
here.
last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dehya, tell me, my Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
You can still fight for freedom. Raman takes his time to collect his thoughts. Raman's reaction is nothing strange. Okay?
Hey, how you doing?
Bro, how long were we waiting for him to collect himself?
I'll live.
Thanks.
Bro has an eye patch,
I
but
should
his eye is
probably
okay.
go. Can't just
He has
stay
an eye.
here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for.
All the village keepers?
But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dehya, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side.
Alrighty.
And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you.
Thank you.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Right?
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Raman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
This is a turn for the better, at least.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
Yep. You okay, Cyno?
Cyno, we're leaving!
What's he thinking?
Stop yelling.
Dang. What is Cyno thinking? Is Cyno related to King Deshret? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, go to the Eremites' hideout. Over here.
Raman, we're here.
Give us the village
Everything's
keepers!
been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
Then why did we come out here?
All I can say now is...
So why did we come out here then?
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Good thing you didn't cut off her arm.
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Oop. So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oop.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
The scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
What is he doing?
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
They're not gonna be scared of you, Paimon. Oh boy.
General Mahamatra? No, no. Make it quick, please. Swift is painless.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Cyno, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost.
Cowering in fear.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Cyno. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Spill!
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking.
Don't play dumb now.
They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking. You'll be sorry.
Yeah, press him, Paimon.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask them a
Be
question,
my guest.
please? May I ask them a question, please? They're trying to create a new god, aren't they? Oh yeah, they didn't. Oh, none of them knew
Sure
that.
didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Akademiya is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up.
Oh boy.
They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Akademiya's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Akademiya. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, do you wish to create a god?
Oh boy.
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of Akademiya looks like.
First, the Akademiya spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
Yo, if I have to fight the Volunteer, this is gonna be the worst fight ever.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Akademiya has been trying to figure out the exact source of the scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Alhaitham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, it'll be the Volunteer.
You must have noticed by now. The Akademiya doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters.
Yeah.
It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
Why not? Why not?
From the beginning, the Akademiya has never treated her as a god.
I know, but why not just
When
like
the
form
Akademiya
her
first
into what you
discovered
want?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis has been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
That's so tough.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
Go back to the village chief's house.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them.
Nice.
The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
Yeah, I think that the traveler dropped some news. It's hard to not feel weighed down by what we just learned. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Akademiya has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Surasthana like a lost cause. Even those she protected has never realized there's such a small and childlike god in this world.
Hey, Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Do I have any plans?
That's above. You're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
I had my reasons. Okay, in between the conversations, we got snacks and tea. Dehya's expression is relaxed, as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Okay. Cyno has a firm and solemn expression on his face. The core of his beliefs is motivation to pursue the right course of action. Everything is now clear to him. Alhaitham also turns towards the crowd. He wants to listen too. After that, the whole story comes out. All the experiences, feelings, and secrets are freely shared with everyone. To share everything meant to consider everyone as allies. From today on, everyone will fight for the same goal.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Raman's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
Yeah, we got the Eremites on our side, or some of the Eremites.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
I will do my utmost.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
All right.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Ah, that's the end. The end of this chapter, this act. Okay, wait until the next day. Okay, yeah. So that is the end of this act. Definitely was interesting, revealed a lot. I still feel like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and Lesser Lord Kusanali are the same people, I think, but I don't know. But I feel like the next act is probably gonna be crazy. I feel like it's probably gonna be very action-packed. I think it's the longest one, I think. Yeah, it's like 4 hours. So the next episode of Genshin is gonna be very long. Like 4 hours, maybe even 5 hours. It's gonna be pretty long. So get ready for that episode, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join the squad, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. My shawty's up in here, this a anthem. Walk up in the room, still a beauty with a mask on.